your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Oh, you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. I am back here in the studios at the Value Wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Oh, last week, a little bit under the weather. Didn't feel good. Whoops. Arm going to slip out right away. Wasn't feeling good, so I wasn't here to give you a great show and get you ready for the weekend ahead. But I am here for this one. And we are going to get you ready for this weekend when it's back-to-back entertainment all across the area, from East Bay Pro Wrestling to Oasis Pro Wrestling to CCW to Ugly Dojo, and stuff to get you ready for the wrestling week and week to come, as May is going to go out with banger after banger after banger. So we are going to party like it's going out of style, ladies and gentlemen. So, anyways, what happened last week? SPW had their big event They had two big events. First, they did the Woodland show, which was a lot of fun. A great time for everybody who came out and saw that at the retirement center there in Woodland. A wonderful time, wonderful experience, a great opportunity, and lots of fun, lots of solid matches from that show that went down on Saturday. Early morning show, but lots and lots of fun. When we look at it and we get down to it, yes, ladies and gentlemen, lots of fun out there at the Woodland community. The Woodland Skilled Hospital, the historic Woodland Skilled Hospital in Woodland, California. A solid show on Sunday. Lots of fun. That was a free show. That was for the home there in Woodland. And of course, anybody who walked by and wanted to check out the show got a chance and an opportunity. And I'm really just trying to dig through some of this. Yes, here it is. The results from that show, that's really what I was looking for. The Kickstart My Heart 2 at the historic Woodland Skilled Hospital on May 17, 2025. Started off with the Battle Royal, which was won by Bravo Tango. Eliza Hammer and Talon took on Preston Price and Chase Jackson, with Eliza Hammer and Talon getting the big win there. Bishop Dorian having somewhat of a rematch from East Bay Pro Wrestling against Jack Tracy. Bishop Dorian getting another big win there. And a wonderful and amazing match. The Dark Fox Illuminae went one-on-one with Cairo Leon, 1/3 of ADK, who we'll talk about here in a little bit, but Illuminae getting that big win there, excuse me. The Appeal put the SPW Tag Team Champions on the line against Andrew Cass and Carmelo Romeo in a solid match. They were accompanied by RJ Singh. In the end, the Appeal retained their titles there. Chima took on Morrissey. Chima coming out with the win against Morrissey. I think that was a cat, or was that something that fell? I don't know. We also had Jet Cartwright going one-on-one with Aiden Andrews, another part of ADK, the all-day crew. Nick Night Train retaining the SPW California Championship against JT Hawk and Bryce Kuzet in a three-way dance. Nick Night Train picking up that title and winning it at Lodi Con. Bobby Callahan would retain the SPW title against Max Black. Yes, Mad Max Black getting a title shot against Bobby Callahan, but he got the win there. And then Bobby Callahan, Morrissey, and JT Hawk teamed up to take on Chima, Andrew Cass, and Nick Night Train. And the team of Bobby Callahan, Morrissey, and JT Hawk came out with the big wins there. So that was a big deal. We'll get to this wrestling here in a little bit. But yeah, Kickstart My Heart 2 at the historic Woodland Skilled Hospital in Woodland, California. Was a great time, was a fun show, was an excellent show. Lots of great stuff there. That's where my Saturday started. And then my Saturday got deep into going up to Reno, Nevada, where I joined up with the man that I'm wearing today, because I have to give nothing but mad love and representation to El Chupacabra. El Chupi, he was up there running Hoodslams, ready to Rumble 2 or Rumble by the River. Rumble by the River 2 at the Eddy for Hoodslam. This was a free show at the Eddy, and this was fun. We got to see Monstars Incorporated in action as a full threesome in a great match, where it even hailed not once, not twice, not three times, not four times, not 5 times, but 6 different occasions. Little pea-sized hail came falling from the sky above in the middle of this match. After that, it pretty much wrapped up, and we had some great matches. I got to meet the likes of Serial Man, the Dark Sheik, who I had just seen at GCW when I was in Vegas wrestling. So that was a lot of awesome times. Got to meet several other people, a lot of familiar faces. Juice Lee, Mighty Myra was there, Midas Creed, Eric Dennis, the bad boy Eric Dennis was there, Dreamy Drew, Mo the Ref, as I originally know him. I forgot what his name was on this night, but a lot of people I knew from different experiences. So that was a lot of fun. They had several great matches. They had a 5-way dance for the best athlete. I forget all the details. I have to get all that information and get it down and get it out. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great time seeing that go down. Hoodslam was a lot of fun. Hoodslam was enjoyable. Hoodslam was a kick, and then the Rumble itself. Um, what a wonderful experience. What a wonderful night. Saturday was amazing. Saturday was awesome. Starting with London, heading up to Reno, and of course Reno Chupi, as I call him, El Chupacabra. Um, you know, oh, thank you, sir, for the opportunity, for the adventure, for the night. Can't wait to work Reno again and work with you, whatever comes next. And I'm excited because tomorrow I'm going to get to see El Chupacabra again in person, and that's always an awesome time. Summer series with Ugly Dojo kicks off. We're going to get into that briefly here. But yeah, no, SPW's Kickstart My Heart, then Hoodslam's the Rumble by the River 2, the Eddie, all that great stuff. An amazing time. But of course, Sunday was SPW's big match, was SPW's big event. SPW brought you Wicker Man, what everybody been waiting for this weekend. Supreme Pro Wrestling, Wicker Man. An exciting time. Hopefully I can get here and find the results for SPW. From Wicker Man, which was an historic event, which is a historic moment. I'm hoping to bring you some footage from that show, because it was a very special night. It was a historic night. If you were there, you got to see it. If you weren't, I don't know what to tell you. You missed an opportunity to see something very special, as we started off the event with a 10-belt toll for Sabu, and then we got into the historic moment of Sir Samurai stepping up and making the announcement that I don't think we wanted to hear. We knew it was coming. It was kind of an inevitable thing. You know, it being knowing that it was coming, it was still hard to live in that moment. But in the end, amazing. Sir Samurai gave his retirement speech, left his boots in the ring, and then we got right into the heated competition from top to bottom. An amazing show. Eliza Hammer and Daniel Torch. Daniel Torch, another name I saw at Hoodslam and SPW. He teamed up with Emo Rob, the Emo Heads, I believe that tag team is, and that was a great time. But seeing Daniel Torch again wrestle, always loving to see Torchy wrestle. Torch and Eliza Hammer tied it up for that SPW Extreme title. Came up a little bit short for Torch as Eliza Hammer, the Madam of Extreme, retaining that title in the best way she knows how. Chima and Guapolupe tying up one-on-one in a count-out decision. It ended in a draw as both men got counted out in the heated battle of competition. The WWE ID official match between Timothy Thatcher and Jackson Drake, the Carolina Reaper, the young man out of North Carolina, bracing us with his presence. I got to see this man at the WWE ID show at the Future Stars of Wrestling venue in Las Vegas. He was really good, really awesome to see him. And then got to see him here against Timothy Thatcher. Of course, Timothy Thatcher pulling up the big win there. Of course, the big night. Not only did we have the big moment for Sir Samurai as he left his boots in the ring and said his farewells for in-ring competition. Doesn't mean he's going away or going anywhere. He's still going to be part of SPW, Supreme Pro Wrestling, or as Scoot put it so elegantly, at the 25th anniversary show, One Supreme Night, Samurai Pro Wrestling. But at the end of the day, we had that beautiful moment. And then the topper of the night, the appeal, took on all three members of ADK. It was Nathan Brick, Jason Xavier, I can't say it right. Who knows? Is it Xavier? We can embellish it all we want. And the big chiller, Jack Tracy of the Appeal, taking on Aiden Andrews, Bryce Kuza, and Cairo Rion, the ADK, the all-day crew. And ladies and gentlemen, in the biggest moment of the night, the all-day crew finally getting that big victory, getting that big win, and becoming SPW Tag Team Champions. What a moment to see. What a moment to celebrate. That was. Congratulations to those fine young men. Can't wait to see what they do with them next. I'm telling you, these young men are definitely the future of tag team wrestling. They've got some growth. Granted, I can't take that away, but they will eventually get there. And when they do, they're going to stand tall, loud, and proud. And definitely going to be a team that everybody around needs to watch out for, no matter what you're doing. And then, of course, Bobby Callahan took on the Boyce LeGrand for the SPW title. Bobby Callahan coming out and maintaining his title on a Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. And that was a fun weekend, a busy weekend, an exhausting weekend. I don't think I fully recovered and still trying to recover. Of course, right now I'm a little sore in my neck and upper shoulder, but that's on my own. You know, here's what I'll say. If you think wrestling's fake and it's easy, well, I'll tell you a place where you can come out and try it out for yourself. You can get in the ring and try to dance, because it's not as easy as you think every day, every time. It takes some skill. It takes some athleticism, and you know, sometimes you learn the hard way. Sometimes you get it done the right way. But hey, in the end of the day, you got to try, and eventually you're going to figure it out. Sometimes it's learned by trial by error. But anyways, that was last week. And what is going on this weekend? Well, we've been waiting for a long time for this one. It's been one of the most talked about things this season, and it's Ugly Dojo's Summer Series taking off this Friday, tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. And that's all going to be located at the Ugly Dojo. This should be in the outside venue if that's still the plan. It starts at 7 p.m. and it's located at 2122 X Street in Sacramento. If you can find the Pancake Circus, then you can find the Ugly Dojo. It's right off of Broadway, right behind the post office, right behind the Pancake Circus. It's right there. You're not going to have a hard time finding it if you can find those two places, because it's going to be loud, crazy, and you'll want to be there because this is going to be the first of the Summer Series. We hope to get many more Summer Series in the series of summer as summer goes. So we can't wait to see that all go to down. I know there's a lot of great matches on the card. ADK, the all-day crew, are going to put their SPW tag team titles on the line. They are going to defend their titles for the first time, less than a week after winning them. And it looks like they're going to take on the mixed team of Jack Tracy, Jules Raphael, and Lou Devereaux. That should be an interesting match. In what should be the Ugly Dojo Championship match that we've been waiting for since the Ugly Dojo Vacaville show, where Illumine took on Drake Frost and El Chupacabra in a three-way dance to be the #1 contender. We're finally going to see this one pay off as the Dark Fox Illumine takes on the Ugly Dojo champion Sherza 1-on-1. Will there be a new champion? Will Illumine find new gold after losing gold at the SPW 25th anniversary show one Supreme Night? Is he hungry for more gold? Does he need gold around his waist to maintain it all? Is he going to come up, or is Scherzer going to put quick end to his dreams of new gold? We're going to wait and see how that all goes. A triple threat match, which should be a lot of fun here. Travis Alexander, Ja Jewel, and of course El Chupacabra three-way dance. That should be a lot of fun and a lot more matches, I am sure, to come up on this show. It's going to be fun. That is tomorrow night at the Ugly Dojo. That is a Friday night show at 7 p.m. So when you get off work, you're looking for something to do, come on out. 2122 X Street in Sacramento, California. It's right behind the Pancake Circus, right behind the post office there, off of Broadway in Sacramento, right off the 5099. I mean, it's right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not really that hard to find. You want to come out and check this show out. This is a family show, so bring out the kids, bring them all out. Let's have a fun time on a nice Friday evening, starting at 7. It should be a little cooler, should be a little nicer weather, should be enjoyable. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be something special, and and it's gonna be a standard setter for sure. And this is gonna start your weekend off hot as we roll into what is Saturday. Saturday, a couple events going down. One coming out of East Bay Pro Wrestling. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, East Bay Pro Wrestling having a big show tomorrow out of Pacheco, California. That show takes place at 110 2nd Avenue in Pacheco, California. Some solid matches going into this show. You're going to be able to see your boy Andrew Cass and Bryce Kuza tie it up. Brings the action. Jackson is going to tie it up with Brandon Nash. Chima going to be in action with so many other big names in action. We have Wild Dreams versus Razzle Dazzle. That should be something special. Razzle Dazzle making what I believe is their debut for East Bay Pro Wrestling. So it's a lot of things you want to come out. East Bay Pro Wrestling, I believe this is East Bay Pro Wrestling show called a Bike Club. If I'm getting that wrong, then I apologize. But yeah, no, solid show coming out East Bay Pro Wrestling tomorrow. That is, oh, not tomorrow. That is Saturday night. Excuse me, Saturday night, East Bay Pacheco. Also on Saturday night, we have CCW Lucha Wrestling out of the Persuasion Brewery in Modesto, California, coming at you. That's 500 North 7th Street in Modesto, California. California Championship Wrestling is bringing you great wrestling action on Saturday, May 24th. Bell time is 5:30. Doors open at 5 p.m. This should be another great showing of great wrestling. This is going to be in Modesto, so you can go to East Bay and Pacheco, or you can come down to Modesto, California, to the Persuasion Brewery and take on or see some California Championship Wrestling, Lucha Wrestling, some big names. Should be a fun time in Modesto at the Persuasion Brewery here. So make sure you check out either one of those great shows. And of course, Sunday wrestling comes back at to you, as I believe I'm going to pull it up here and get us all up to date. A big event going on for Oasis Pro Wrestling on a Sunday, the 25th. It's Oasis Have Mercy. Yes, it's going to be a good show on Sunday, May 25th from the Gilman Brewery in Berkeley, California. It's going to be a match. Yes, I hear you, Kitty. So lots of events there to check out all weekend long. Wrestling going on. You just want to figure out where you want to be to see it go down. You have East Bay, you have Oasis, you have California Championship Wrestling, you have Ugly Dojo. Ugly Dojo going to kick off the weekend with the Ugly Dojo Summer Series this Friday tomorrow. Should be a fun time. That's going to roll into East Bay, California Championship Wrestling in Modesto, and then into Oasis in Berkeley on Sunday. And that's just going to continue to roll because even into the next weekend, you've got plenty of shows as SPW comes back into action in May. One last show on the last day of May for SPW. They will be presenting a show at the Waterman Brewery. The Waterman Brewery in Elk Grove, California, just around the corner from the Indoor World Soccer Arena. Literally, like if you're at the Soccer World Indoor Arena, you can throw rocks and you're going to hit the Waterman Brewery right there in Elk Grove, California. That's going to be a big show for Supreme Pro Wrestling. That's on May 31st. So that's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. That you want to be out there for the Waterman show. It's like going out to the Soccer World Indoor Arena, but it's going to be around the corner at the Waterman Brewery. That show starts at 7 p.m. So come out and check it out. Tickets are $10 to that. WatermanBrewery.com sounds like the place where you're going to get the tickets there. Waterman Brewery is going to be a fun time. So come out and check that one out. And of course, we're getting ready for June. June's going to be kicking off with a lot of big events in the beginning of June. Big time wrestling going to have some action going on. I believe there's been a big event on June 7th that I'm forgetting about that I don't know offhand. Puppet Wars finally returns on June 14th, this Saturday, the day before SPW returns on June 15th to Soccer World Indoor Arena with Dishonored. Yes, SPW Dishonored taking place somewhere in that. Let me pull up some calendars and dates here if I have some, because I do have some of these dates marked down. as we move into the next month. I don't know if that show is still going to take place. Buffalo Wars on the 14th, the 15th, the SPW show. The 20th, Ugly Dojo returns to Jackrabbit Brewery in West Sacramento. And, of course, on June 28th, Collectible Stampede returns to action at Woodland High School for the fundraiser for Woodland High. That's another great show coming from you from Collectible Stampede. But, yeah, we're going to get more details more about all those shows as we begin to move forward and move closer to all those dates. Lots of big events. But Ugly Dojo, big show, summer series. Well, they have another summer series. And, of course, they got their Jackrabbit Brewery show coming up. SPW has got some shows coming up in the future. We move into July where we have more shows scheduled then. And, of course, the weekend of the 12th and 13th, Stockton Con will be going down in Stockton, California. SPW will be there to wrestle. So there's just stuff on stuff on stuff. That is going to keep coming out. I believe Rumble Warriors Championship Wrestling returns to action also on June 28th. I believe CCW, California Championship Wrestling, has another show in series at the Tap House or the Dog House. I forget what it exactly is. I'll have to look it up and I'll keep you updated on June 14th in series, California. Show after show after show. Hoodslam, I believe, has a big event on June 7th. That may be the one that's going to be over in the Bay Area. Hoodslam returning back home for their big show. But it's just, it's crazy to think how deep and how fast it builds and how quickly it gets going. Trying to keep up with everything everywhere. Keeps a very busy schedule. I know it feels like I'm neglecting the channel, but I'm still here, folks. I'm trying to make it work, trying to come up with new programs, but it's just like, after the weekend I just had, and then turning around and having this weekend and then into this weekend, it doesn't slow down. I'm a very, very busy man. It's crazy to think about how busy I am and all the things that are happening that I would have never thought would happen a year ago. And I thank everybody for the opportunity, everybody from SPW, Ugly Dojo, Big Ugly himself. I appreciate all the opportunities and chance to be a part of this world that we call professional wrestling. Thanks to El Chupacabra, thanks to El Flaco Loco, thanks to the people at CCW, thanks to the people at Rumble Warriors Championship Wrestling. All these places we've been a part of. Thanks to everybody who opened the door and welcomed us in friendly when we showed up for Hoodslam for that major event. It's just a plethora of names. Thanks to everybody who's worked with me on different things. I could list people on and on and on. But it's crazy how something small can snowball into something big and become even something more amazing. And I'm enjoying the opportunity, enjoying the road and the ride that I am on. And who knows what's next. I can't tell you all the details, but keep tuning in. I'm hoping to get back into bringing you some more shows as I can park and stuff. I believe there's a Saturday night main event for WWE this weekend. I believe the 25th. Also, you have AWW or Nothing out of Arizona coming down the line. So, independent wrestling and major wrestling, the WWE, AEW bring you great shows. But independent wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, I think independent wrestling is hotter than it's ever been. There is a lot of shaking and moving. There's a lot of big names in the independent scene that are making their names. There's a lot of names that just got released from both WWE and AEW that we may be seeing in the independent circuits. So that can be fun. And a lot of these names that we talk about, you may want to get your chance to see them while you can. Because, I mean, as we see, El Chupacabra really on one of the hottest years I think he's ever had. If you follow him, if you follow Flacco, if you follow any of us, you probably saw the post from Flacco giving a lot of love and credit to El Chupacabra for everything he's doing this year. And, of course, El Chupacabra getting opportunities to get into AAA wrestling. And we know as WrestleMania, WWE spot AAA. So who knows? Who knows what the future means for a man like El Chupacabra, who is more than giving and deserves love and respect. You need to come out and see him. And tomorrow night's a great chance to come out and see him along with the Dark Fox Illumide, a young man who is destined for greatness if he chooses to take that ride. there's an opportunity waiting there. He's not too far away from biting that next step, stepping up to that next level, climbing one more rung up on the wrestling mountain. And he may not be around here in California as much as we like to see him. And soon, I think it's Flacco who likes to say, you better see him now, or you're going to be paying for him, or you're going to have to pay for some streaming service to see some of these big names. And it's an opportunity tomorrow night to see some really, really big names in the world of independent professional wrestling, period. You know, because these are the bright stars of tomorrow, and there's a plethora of names that are really setting the standard. And being on this ground level, you get to see them, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss out. And you get to see some future legendary names hanging around. So you don't know who's going to be there. You don't know who's going to show up. But you definitely want to be a part of everything that's going down this weekend. Again, the Summer Series kicks off with Ugly Dojo on Friday, 7 p.m., 2122 X Street in Sacramento, California, right off of Broadway, right behind the Pancake Circus and the post office there and on Broadway. And then, of course, East Bay Pro Wrestling, California Championship Wrestling, East Bay in Pacheco, California Championship Wrestling at the Persuasion Brewery in Modesto, California. Oasis at the Gilman Brewery in Berkeley, California. Lots of wrestling action this weekend that you can take part of and be a part of. So come out and check it out. Spend a weekend enjoying independent wrestling, seeing some big names, some big talent. Because who knows how much longer they're going to be. And then we're brewing into what is going to be SPW's Waterman Brewery Show. And then it's going to be June, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it's June? Summer's just around the corner. It's already heating up. It's getting hot in the world of independent wrestling as we bring it to you, as we keep you up to date to this. And a lot of people keeping eyes on talks of, we'll see what Mike Cardona does with the Independent Mania. Is that ever going to come up? Are we ever going to get to see some big names? We're going to push for that, and we're so excited because June, more Ugly Dojo shows, SPW, Puppet Wars, Collectible Stampede returning, just a plethora and a long list of names and shows that are coming. Lots of entertainment wrestling from all over the place with big name stars that you'll want to come out and see now, because I'm telling you, it won't be long, and they're going to be somewhere else, and you're going to have to pay to see them. You're going to have to pay a lot. When right now, you can see these men and women doing what they do and doing what they love at a level like this. There's no guarantees you're going to see them much longer. A lot of big names out here, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you're joining us for all these amazing and wonderful events. Again, hopefully soon I'll have some new shows. We'll be talking about some stuff. Lots of things going on in the world of professional wrestling. The WWE pulling WrestleMania out of New Orleans. What's that all about? Something we should definitely get into talk about. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. No, I won't be back tomorrow night. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be in Sacramento. It may be Sunday before I can get back to you, where we can talk about wrestling. Maybe the weekly roundup, we can return on Sunday. With all the things that are going down, it's going to be busy times. It's just go. There is no slow in everything that we do, except when we slow it down, and sometimes it gets real hard to slow it down. But it's great. Amazing opportunities, amazing chances. I hope to get some video put together from Hoodslam show. That was a lot of fun. SPW show, of course, that was a great time. And then we're going to be doing filming at the Ugly Dojo Summer Series, so we'll see how it all comes together and what we got. At some point, I got to put all this stuff to use and make it fun and make sure that you're all seeing what is out there and what's going on. It's been a fun time. It's been a good time. It's crazy. It really is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for continuing to join, to continue to support. We're going to get bigger, better, and better than ever. The value of wrestling is something special, and it's going to be around and continue to be around, and we're going to continue to fight and grow and be something special for the whole world to see. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to waste much more time. We hope to see you tomorrow night. Ugly Dojo Summer Series kickoff, 2122 X Street, Sacramento, California, right off of Broadway. Find the Pancake Circus. Find the post office there right off of Broadway. $15.99 where they start the merge. It's down there in that little pocket. It's right there. I don't know if they call that Midtown or not, but it is Sacramento. Come out. Lots of great places to eat, not too far away. If you want to come get a nice meal before you come out, try that out. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be an amazing show. Make sure you bring something to drink. Try to stay hydrated. It's probably still going to be warm even at 7 p.m. It should be nicer, but let's make sure we're staying hydrated, staying safe, because we always want to keep everybody safe. It's going to be an amazing time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow night. Ugly Dojo Summer Series. That's going to be at the Ugly Dojo house in Sacramento. So we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the great stuff. Ring the bell for notifications. Become part of the Value Wrestling family, because I am going to get this back on the tracks. We're going to do some special and amazing stuff coming up in the future. We got a lot of big names. I promise you some big interviews coming up in the future. Talks with West Coast. We know that Al Flacco Loco still has a interview that hopefully we can sit down and when he is ready. Talks with some other names. Hopefully at some point I can sit down with El Chupacabra and get a full interview with him. I'll go to Reno. We'll set it all up. He just names the day, the time, the place, and we'll make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an exciting time. So bear with us. Stay with us. Ride out with us, because it's going to be something special. It's not done. It's not over. I'm still here. There's still a heartbeat in the Value Wrestling, and it's going to be something special. We're going to break down walls. We're doing a lot of things. We're changing a lot of things. I'm a busy man. Sorry that life is extremely busy. My Mondays, Wednesdays are wrapped up. My Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays are usually wrapped up. It doesn't leave much downtime for some of the other things that I want to do and get done. But I'm going to try and start working on it and try to give you more. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the next one.